I picked out one of TeeP's videos because he's an absolute monster, but I don't think he gets a lot of credit. I mean, he's doing really well on Twitch, but he's crushing the game right now. But I don't see him get mentioned often enough. But I wanted to see something he uploaded fairly recently, October 26th, and it's a highlight video. So I figured I'd watch through a little bit of his highlights for Warzone. I'm kind of curious. It's 20 minutes, though. I didn't realize it was that long, which is insane. Kind of crazy. But I thought about maybe asking you guys like what type of videos you want me to like react to or watch or offer opinions on. We did watch like some hackuzation videos in the past, and I made a little bit of that type of content as well. And that went pretty well. It's always interesting to watch like how these pro players play, and I've seen this clip before. This clip was on Twitter a couple times. Run it around. I think this is back when Specialist was in the game. And he's just absolutely, this is kind of ridiculous here because he runs all the way around, downs a few, comes back. He's like using tracker as well. But the fact that he just ran all the way around that building, it's still a 1v3. There's 3 people alive right now. I get a stun. Is this an AMAX? Oh, this is when the AMAX was on fire. The AMAX was insane. Oh, he jumped down on him? Oh my god. Through the smoke. I wanted to mention something too. For those of you guys who are wondering, it's like, how come he can see this player here? Like, why is it, you can barely see him on your screen, let alone mine. When you're playing in real life, it's a lot easier to see that in person. When you edit a video or you download a clip from Twitch and you put it into another YouTube video, the quality goes down, so you're not really going to be able to see that target. But when you're playing in front of the monitor, like 2 feet in front of it, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'd be kind of curious to see how this goes. He's sniping too. He's using a Kar 98, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Mac 10 still, kind of the standard. This build, I've still used this build. I think my attachments on the Mac 10 might be a little bit different. It depends on what season this came out in. It's pretty similar. He's got the patrol grip on the front. It's just good for recoil control, but with a Mac 10, honestly, you really don't need it too much. The Mac 10 still slaps. I wonder if he's going to be using it through... I bet he'll swap to like a bullfrog at some point in time as these clips get older. But his brightness is like next level, dude. It's like super bright. Kar 98 Mac 10 setup. Or nope, that might be a Swiss. Ooh. Those little snipes. Oh my god. What is this? What are they doing? Oh, gonna reload. One thing that's like really important, if you ever watch these guys play, you're wondering like how they miss, like how they don't necessarily miss, but like how other players miss on them. Their movement is so different than like a normal player. Normally people just sit still and they like sit right in front of you and you can't really hurt them. Well, you just basically spray the guy down. Like, so you just sit there and you stand in front of each other and you shoot each other straight on. If you ever watch pro players, depending on what they're doing, a lot of the time they just shuffle a little bit to the left or the right, depending on where you're shooting. And they're pretty much just dodging like those first few bullets from you. So you're not really hitting them. And that like little bit of a break between each gunshot and each gunfight is huge. Joe Woe has a really good movement video that he made. Wow, that was kind of ridiculous. He just knocked all 3. And I guess there's 4. But like Joe has a really good movement video and he explains like how you peek around a corner when you bunny hop. And if you do it correctly, you'll bunny hop across the hallway so fast that the other player doesn't even see you. Like you'll bounce across and it's like, whoa, like you can barely track the player if you're trying to shoot at him. And I don't think a lot of players have experienced that or been on the receiving end of it. So when you have to fight people that are like that, the gameplay mechanics themselves really make a huge difference. Nice snipe. Oh my. Those were all headshots too. I thought he was just going to get like a body, but no, he actually shot the gun ahead. The dude's right in front of him. Oh my god. Even the guy's reaction was funny. Knifes him out of the car. Almost. Is he going to get him? Ooh, that's a really difficult shot. Hitting a car, the glass will stop your bullet, and it only does half damage, so you'll break a player. But if they have less than 1 plate, you'll pretty much down them. But when you shoot it from the side, the odds of you getting the bullet to go through the window and actually hit the player, unbelievably like ridiculous. Most often you usually just don't hit that shot. Oh, nice shot through the window. That was pretty good. Oh my god, that flick though. Holy shit. All right, we gotta watch that again because I don't think you guys are gonna appreciate this. Look how fast he turns on this player. So he's gonna pull up, shoots one, snap immediately to the next player. Holy shit! Oh, we're getting some weapon variety here. This looks like plunder. Yeah, he's using the pistols. Oh my god, that talk about an overpowered class for a while. Like the akimbo handguns had their moment. It was mostly the shotgun, like pistols, like the snake shot, like magnums. And then he's using an AK. This is default ground loot though. RPK or just an AK right here. Longer range barrel. Jesus. He's like, it's TP. We're watching TP's highlights right now. He just posted this a little while ago, and I was kind of curious what his highlights look like. He's gonna stun, pre-fire, and then he goes around the corner. This is like such a smart play too. It's such a simple thing, but most players don't even really try to do it. They try to ego, and they just like challenge immediately. I'll back it up so we can actually see it. So he's a bounty right now. He's got 5 kills. He pretty much just spawned in. They probably landed around here. But he's gonna kill a couple players. And then he stuns, dodges that one stun or whatever. He's still got one in his inventory. He kills this guy, comes back. He's going to plate up a little bit. I think the clip cuts, or actually it doesn't cut. It's just him plating. He hears another one. Here's like the stun or flash grenade. Kicks open the door, bounces the stun in. He's already getting shot though. But he throws the stun out, and before he peeks, he's already shooting, which is, most players don't do this. Like stun, pre-fire, shoot, and then already, you know, on the target. Most players will not pre-fire like that. And you have no idea how much that can help you. If you know a player's like pushing you and you shoot ahead of time as they're walking into you, you basically get free shots. A lot of the time though, like they would have killed you otherwise, but they walk into your bullets and they just didn't expect you to shoot right away. SMGs work really well for it, but you know, whatever you have, I mean, I'd rather put out damage than shoot later and then not actually be on time. Looks like almost like a plunder game, but it's a Warzone match. Oh my god, there's another one in front of him. And this is what I mean about movement. He just pretty much slides backwards, pushes back on the other guy, and the other guy kind of gets tripped up. The better movement you have, the more likely you are to pull off like crazy shit. It's really about getting people to be confused with their button pressing. Oh my god, how many ads are you going to give me, YouTube? A riot shield. Oh my, that's actually a whole squad. He's going to down 1. Down 2. Oh, get the... No way. Seriously? He downed 3 of them. I think this clip went viral when the Swiss just came out. And people were like, oh, I don't know about the Swiss. And then he found a build that made it like super quick. But I'm surprised he cut that off. I think there were like 4 more kills afterwards. Nice little down. Oh my god, 3 downs. Shooting people out of cars isn't that hard. A lot of people, I don't understand how they... Oh my. He should be dead. He must have really messed up that team before they pushed him. Oh my. He's got 2 HP. Oh! Look at... What the... No way. Yeah, like, look how he's moving and this player can't keep up with him. He's so confused. He's like legitimately running circles around that player. He stood by the tree, plated, used it for cover, ran back, and the other player like backed off on him and couldn't tell where he was. Maybe, I think the other guy was panicking, like trying to reload. God, these... I swear to God. He's a controller gamer. He plays on PC, but he uses a controller. So there's a little bit of aim assist here, but the clips are still nuts. Jesus. Act 10 from long range. He's got a different barrel on there, though. The builds have changed over, like, the last couple months. Some people run, like... Oh, boy. Some people run... like a build that has like an ability to have less recoil, or they just run like long range plus like an actual or they don't even run like a lower foregrip either. Just gonna prone out here in the open. He has no plates. Full kills the guy behind him. He knows there's one above or inside. Oh, he jumps out. Still kills this dude. with like 0.1 HP. I switch into the MP5. This clip's insane. I've seen this one before. they all just jump down right on top of him. Like it's literally like shooting fish in a barrel. Like, hey, let's all pile on the stairs as he's shooting his mag. Probably like the worst thing they could have done in that situation. And this little handgun, people still disrespect this thing. It's in the game right now as floor loot. And it is incredibly strong. It's like a pocket M16. He breaks armor with one shot and he downs with a second. He actually got down there, like right after that, after he got that third kill. Dude, some of these clips are insane. Like, look at the snap between that. This is why people like assume pros cheat. Like when they do crazy shit like this, it's just that they're good. So he shoots this guy and he's getting shot from the right. So he flicks to the right after he gets the knock, and it's so fast. Like I'll just like, it's so quick. So he sprays this guy. He gets hit, and his camera covers this, but you can't really see this player. But he can see the player. Like he'll see this whole screen, and he sees the player peek in the corner. But like look how quick he turns. And he's just spraying the shit out of that guy. With an LMG, like a floor LMG. Oh, that guy got killed.
That is so toxic, dude.
Another MP5 build.
That is so toxic.
MP5 is still decent. People run around with it right now. OTS, Mac 10 are kind of like the main ones right now. But what is he using here? The M82 or whatever? The MG? Jesus. Another Mac 10 build. Oh, another player. Notice he bounces the stun behind him, turns around. That's also another absolutely insane movement. Someone asked about bunny hopping, and you can kind of see it here. So he throws a stun. He jumps, turns around, shoots this guy, but notice how he's still jumping? It's kind of an example of a bunny hop. When you bunny hop correctly, your character will like move to the side, he'll jump, and then when you land, you kind of bounce, and you keep traveling in a certain direction with momentum. It makes you a little bit harder to hit, usually when you jump from the side, so he did it kind of toward the end. It works well if you're peeking like a doorway or a hallway, and you don't want to stand in the middle of the doorway. Oh, wow. Like, a lot of players don't expect you to move that way, and you move very quickly when you bunny hop. And if you're on the receiving end of it, it looks goofy because the player will move, and they just kind of like jump away from you, and you can't track that player. It's just an easier way to like not get your head shot as well when you turn a corner. Like right here, for example, that's like a classic kind of like maneuver. A lot of controller players do this because it's a blind corner. So what you're doing here, I'll slow it down a little. So he's gonna push around. The player's chasing him. He's got one plate missing, so he turns this corner. He's getting shot, but he immediately turns back. So this player's behind this wall. What that player is doing is he's full sprinting to try to catch this guy. But he doesn't know that he's already turned around. So what's going to end up happening here is when he jumps around that corner, that player's sprinting and his gun is pointed downward. So he can't pull his gun up in time. This guy's ready to shoot. The other guy's not. So he's going to jump out immediately. That guy's like sprinting, like, oh shit. And he gets caught immediately, like with his pants down, and gets killed. Same thing with this situation there. The player kind of pushed around the corner, and then he just walked right into the bullets. You know, that's how you're winning your 1v3s or your 1v4s. This is kind of nuts. He still has health. Dodging bullets, dodging bullets. Oh my god. That guy's terrible. He's still alive. His teammate saved him. But those are the situations that like really get you out of it. Like those moments where you can maneuver and you get kind of lucky. Like, there's a little bit of timing and luck to it. But a lot of it is just being right place, right time, and being a little bit smarter about your movement. Oh my god. Please tell me headshots. Oh. Is that 4 players? I think these are different teams. That was disgusting. Oh, he's almost shredded. And you notice this a lot too. Players, like, they get hit, and then they start running away to plate. But he's crouching here. Other players can't really hear it. He popped a dead silence. And he pushes right back into the fight. He knows that there's 2 or 3 down, and he's just kind of going to maneuver. And again, he uses that wall, and he pops out of that wall to his advantage. A lot of players just don't understand that you don't really want to push a guy that is running away from you because they can easily turn around on you and you get caught. Oh, holy shit. And they usually just get caught, you know, trying to like with their gun down, and they can't kill you because like you turn back around and you're ready to fight them and they're not. And your health in this game is so low that legitimately just a few little hits will make all the difference. The stun around that wall is insane. He used that little ledge to bounce it backwards. These plays really set you apart. So he knows that he could run around this back edge here, but if you look at where he stuns, he's going to kill this dude earlier, but this is pretty smart. Bouncing stun grenades is absurd. So right now, he's pretty much dead. He's going to fight this guy, get melted. So he breaks this dude, downs him, pretty much tries to full kill him. His health's pretty low. He's running back on this side. And I think the two other players are going to be in there as soon as he goes in. He's reloading. OTS only has 40. Now, his health is just getting shredded here. He breaks the player, but look how quick. He's down here. He already knows that he's in trouble. So he's already throwing a stun right here. He throws the stun at that little corner. It bounces off that little railing. And it goes back as they push. He wraps around, gets behind him. They're both stunned. That guy I don't think was stunned. I think he was just clueless. But when you know the map better than other players, you can do stuff like that. Not all the time, but some of the time. So now he's backing off to kind of just wait for his revive, I guess. And then he downs, breaks an armor. Nice shot. The guy recognized him. Oh, he shot him through the window. Just that little bunny hop, like the little jump hip fire over there. Would have been cool if he connected it, but that re-challenge was disgusting. I think that's actually a good thing to point out too. A lot of the time players make a mistake when they run away. And this is a really good one. When players get shot and they get hurt, you have to kind of know when to run away and when not to run away. And a lot of players will just sit there and they're like, I'm dead anyway. So they sit there. But if you can turn and keep putting out damage instead of turning to run away, you'll sometimes win. Like this fight's just a little bit lucky. He shoots this dude, downs him, downs this guy. He's got 9 bullets left. Another dude jumps in. So he just knocked the guy here and he backs in the corner. Player is missing. He jumps back into it and he like snaps right like head height, neck height, and downs that guy immediately. Most people wouldn't have tried to challenge that again. They would have like turned and tried to go in the window. But if he did, he would have been dead. Like his health is so low. He downs this dude, sees the guy in front of him, and he's turning to pretty much run away. And he's like, wait a minute. Goes in the corner, turns back, and then shoots him. So it happens so fast. Most people don't even think that way. And that's the difference between like a casual and a pro. Wow, he just... Holy shit. That's a disgusting clip. He's using a Kar 98 in that one. Breaks an armor. Downs the dude out of the driver's seat. Downs the driver again. Oh man, the Kar 98 clips are insane. All right, little hip fire. Superstore. This isn't uncommon. See a lot of fights here. Sprints inside. Pre-fires behind him. Still getting shredded. I think the other dude... Oh my god. He just ran behind. Bounces a stun off the wall. Guy's chasing. He's going to plate. Oh, that's disgusting. A little bunny, like a little jump shot, and he shoots that guy out the window. He was surprised he hit that. I was surprised he used the Kar 98 inside super, though. Like, that was kind of shocking. I figured he'd reload and use his OTS, but the OTS time to kill is wild. If you're up close with it, it'll pretty much kill you. Oh, he did not just do that. I think the guy jumped out the window and he runs him over with the car. He downs this dude. The guy's trying to revive. And he full kills. He gets stunned, jumps in the car, guy's shooting him, and then he runs the guy over. Like, come on. Yikes. I feel like the controller turn-ons are just insane. Like, the little stickiness that you get with aim assist at close ranges are just nuts. All 3 of those players just peeked out and he just shredded them. Little PPSH. I think this is closer toward the latest update. I'm assuming the newer clips show up. Well, I don't know how they edited it. Oh god, is it a bullfrog? He swapped weapons. But if you look at like a lot of these clips, they're mostly SMGs. He snipes a lot, so his primary is probably gonna be like a SMG and then like a Kar 98 or a Swiss. Stuns the dude, sprints backwards. That dude, he broke his ankles. I think it's just players aren't used to movement, so if you can kind of slide, bob, and weave, and like shoot at them from unexpected angles when they're pushing up, people don't really know how to handle it, and they don't expect it, and it lets you get away with moves that most players wouldn't get away with. But some of these clips are just ridiculous. Like, they're obviously highlights for his entire year on Warzone. So some of these are just gonna be like really special, like that one. Like that's a good example of like jumping. There's no reason he shouldn't have won this fight. So he just plates. He's got full HP. He's got an AR out with a scope. Player peeks him and shoots. And he's absolutely shredded. Look at his health. But this is the difference between movement. So he jumped up and he's like bouncing to the left already. So this player's shooting straight. He hasn't turned to the right yet. And he still outshoots him. He like jumps up and headshots him. Like, it's just impressive. Like, he got lucky, and you could tell by his reaction. But players make mistakes, and when you move in unexpected ways, you have moments like that where you should not win, and somehow you do. I think Joe Woe has a really good example of that. Like, when he's being shot at, and then what it looks like from the kill cam when he does get killed. Players will spray like a mag or two at him trying to kill him. Oh, wow. That was gross. That player should have killed him. He's so quick with the snipes too. Close range, it's kind of crazy.
The trailer? Right here, I'm marking him.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
I missed. He doesn't have a lot of ammo.
Nice.
But they do this on a controller too, which is kind of crazy.
Let's go.
But when you play on controller for, 5-6 years, maybe longer, you get used to it. You learn how to move, how not to move. The biggest thing with controller players, they usually kind of sit back a little, and they don't, and you can kind of tell they're like ready to aim down sights a little earlier. Like they kind of like left to right, like hip fire more so than anything else. And that aim assist does help them a little. It's not going to make them like an amazing player, but there are definitely times where they hit shots that you probably wouldn't hit if you were on PC. And when your health is, just a couple shots away, like, it matters. That dude, he 360'd him. Oh my god. I'm telling you, blind corners are really the biggest thing that people need to worry about. This is the M16 meta. This is old. You gonna get stunned here? No way. Oh my god. The one thing I'm actually jealous about controller aim assist. That one wasn't even that bad. If you get stunned and you're a controller player, sometimes your aim assist will allow you to aim through the stun. Oh my god. M16 is so gross. Used to be, not anymore.
Like when you start to roll, if you start to tilt it,
It's still strong, but oh wow.
oh my. Oh no.
Hip fire. I've noticed a lot of pros, they will hip fire you to death with like a Mac 10, and it's kind of crazy how accurate it can be. It's not anything weird, it's just a little aim assist luck. Oh, he got a collat. No way. That's 2 and 1. In Warzone, that's pretty rare. I don't really see too many like snipes where he shoots one people. On controller, yeah, if you get aim assist when you get stunned, more or less you aim down sights, and if a player walks in front of you, it'll kind of hold you to that player. The shotgun play here.
Everything's fine.
It's such a bad weapon though, but like if he can headshot or chest shot, it's like a 2-shot kill. That's a 1v3, but I thought there was one more. It was probably just the self-res. The FAMAS. Oh my god. There's another player. It's behind him, so he's pushing to full kill. He's sprinting. Free fire. He's only got 8 shots. He's gonna bounce a stun up. Oh, runs right into him, slides behind him. No way. That player should have killed him, but I think maybe he got hit by the stun somehow. DMR meta. I'm surprised he's not gonna have more DMR clips.
Broken armor on one. Nice.
That's ridiculous.
Nice, dude. Let's go, dude.
Big hopping. I'm going.
I still love the Mac 10 though. Like I still use it. That and the OTS. It's just there's something about it. It's like really consistent with its fire rate and then its range. So like recoil wise, it's not bad. And then you also get a little bit more ammo than you do with like a Mac 10. Not a Mac 10, the OTS. DMR still strong. Another Mac 10.
I'm gonna go help T.
I swear I've been using the Mac 10 for like
Knocked another one.
6 months. Maybe longer than that.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty weak as well. Not cracked, but close to it.
Now, did he put a good clip toward the end of his video, or did he just use like the close range one? Or did he like front stack it where all the good clips are at the beginning?
I blew up our heli though.
This is a weird Mac 10 build. He's got like the little iron sight on it. Little hip fire down the stairs. Player's clueless. He's got dead silence popped, if you guys were wondering. So he feels really confident to push forward. Those are like the little details that a lot of players don't miss. Oop, he's getting shot in the back. Probably gonna jump out the window here. He's kind of looking to figure out where he is. Sees him. Wow, the fucking view kick on that was insane. He didn't down him. He just got hit. That's a whole team. I think that's his last clip. That's actually pretty nuts, though. I mean, for 2021, that's some solid clips. Some really insane 1v3s, 1v4s.
No.